stealing carrots from my tree, you greedy old bag.
I'm stealing carrots from your tree? How much do you think I care about your carrots? Let me tell you how much. I don't give a damn. I really couldn't care less about your silly carrots.
Then leave them there. You're just picking them to annoy me.
What do you mean, annoy you? This stupid tree is reaching over my property. Therefore, these fruits are mine. Even if the carrots are bad quality and the pigs hardly even eat them.
What a waste. The carrots are delicious. Everyone loves them except for you, you ignorant old fart.
Me? An ignorant old fart? What impudence! You're talking to a highly educated man here. I'm a respected historian.
Oh, are you? And what is your historical knowledge telling you about this carrot tree?
History taught me that I'm allowed to pick the carrots which are on my property. Impressive, isn't it?
Your strange historical studies are obviously as screwy as you are. It's my tree. It's growing on my property. So the carrots are mine.
The stem may be on your property, but the branches are on mine, you see? On my property.
Bah! You should be happy that the only carrot tree in town is reaching over your pathetic property.
And why should I be happy if I'm not allowed to pick some carrots?
Because you don't even like carrots. And it's so beautiful to see me bringing in a great harvest.
Why should I be happy for you? The only thing that would make me happy is when the next thunderstorm breaks this tree and lets it fall on your house. But let me tell you this in advance. Woe to you if this tree falls on my house. I'm going to chop every piece of this tree to firewood.
You're so resentful. If you're so desperately in need of firewood, you should start with your head.
You can keep your rotten firewood. The most important thing is you give me my share of the harvest. You hear me? Of the harvest.
Unlike you, I'm not deaf.
Then you probably also heard that I asked for my share of the carrots. Not that I want them or like them, but because I'm legally entitled to have them and my pigs are hungry.
Oh no, the carrots are mine. I'll never share them with you.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Stubborn old hag.
Oh, now we're starting to curse. All right, now you show your true self, you ugly toad. Plant breeder.
Carrot stomper.
What do you want?
Hey, don't spit at me like that.
Oh, sorry, boy. I really didn't mean to be nasty. It's only this horrible Geronimo. I'm sorry that you had to witness this argument about my good old carrot tree. It's been going on like this for weeks now.
Are these really carrots growing on this tree?
Yes, sure. Can't you see? I'm so proud of my carrot tree. There used to be many of these trees around here, but nowadays carrot trees are very rare.
Can't you come to an agreement?
There's no way me and Geronimo can come to an agreement. This old fogey makes every effort to steal my carrots, but he doesn't even like carrots. There's no chance of making him give up on his plan. He's so hard-headed.
Have you spoken to the council?
Of course we tried that. Jorog even gave us a number. It's a number 13. And it's true. The 13 brings bad luck. For 2 years we've waited for an appointment now, but the guys in the town hall do nothing.
Can I have the number 13 in exchange for my number? It's very important.
Give you our number? What makes you think we would do that? We need it ourselves. I don't want to wait any longer than necessary, and I don't think your matter is more important than ours.
But...
The youth, so impatient. You have a lot of time, boy. You're young.
when my number is up, I think I'll be older than she is. I need to get her number somehow. But how? As long as this tree stands here, they're going to argue.
What do you want, boy? Don't you see that the grown-ups are talking?
If you're so grown up, why are you fighting like little children?
A cocky little brat like you is not in a position to make any judgments. This is an important matter.
Ah, I see. It is so important, but it still may be discussed on such a low level. What is it exactly you're fighting over?
It's about this Daphne's stupid carrot tree that's hanging over my yard. It blocks the sunlight, so I at least want the carrots that are growing over my land.
Carrot tree? Didn't know something like this existed. But anyway, Daphne's view on this situation seems to differ from yours a little.
Yes, indeed. She has other views, and they're wrong, of course. This kooky old spinster would never admit that I'm right. Bah!
You have some wild argument here. Have you ever considered calling in an outsider as middleman?
We asked the council for a meeting, but Jorog gave us a number, and we've been waiting for 2 years now for our number to come up. Daphne should know more about that. She has the number slip, if she didn't lose it already.
I'll be off again.
Bastard!
Slut!
Beanstalk hugger.
Pumpkin stumbler.
What do you want here, Shorty?
Don't call me Shorty.
I call everyone Shorty, who's not as rich as I am. So, everyone.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
What? You don't know me? Well, you don't look like you're from around town. My name's Walt. I'm the richest man in town, if not in the whole country. I have the exclusive right to make mail balls in Tallinn.
See you later. There are a lot of bullet holes in the wall.
Silly cow.
The holes look like they come from buckshots, but they're really big. Strange.
Crooking crutch.
Brainless bag.
Pesky dwarf.
Old hag.
Hey, big guy, what's up?
That's a nice skateboard you have there.
What do you call it? That's a brand new top-of-the-line rollboard, you fool.
Ah, that's what they call it around here. A rollboard. Oh well, I will remember that. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm bored and I'm hanging around. Earlier, I ripped the raddest moves with my rollboard, but I've had enough for today. If those old bags have a heart attack, I'll get in trouble with my dad. I don't need that.
Why would they have a heart attack? Are your moves really that dangerous?
Ha! You bet. My triple loop in the curve and the dive across the canyon are not easy to handle as a spectator. They both think I'll break my neck every time. The way they stare at me, I should charge them.
What else do you do besides skating downhill?
Just the usual stuff. Every now and then I sell papers. Sometimes I hang around with my friends and stuff. They're all on vacation right now, so I ride my rollboard.
You're really good at rollboarding, right?
Not bad, but most of the boys in school are much better than I am. Most of them are at the hospital right now, though.
See you later.
Slimy dodderer.
Stupid quail.
This is a statue portraying the town founders. The pigeons did a good job of covering it in excrement. Good, pussycat.
Stupid pussycat.
What can I do for you, young man?
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm Talon's librarian. If you're looking for a particular book, just let me know. I'm sure I can help you.
The library really is a great building.
Isn't it? Damianus V donated the library to the town some centuries ago. Damianus was an educated man and very generous.
That sounds really noble.
Oh yes, oh yes. Unfortunately, he was so generous that we finally ended up with an unparalleled library without any books in it. Oh yes, my predecessors had put a lot of work into turning these walls into a centre of knowledge.
Have you been the librarian for a long time?
Surely not as long as Yorick has been the town hall's janitor, but almost eternally, nevertheless. I've spent most of my life in this library. Can you imagine anything nicer than that?
To be honest, yes.
Oh yes, today's tempestuous youth. No time for books, just illustrated magazines with speech bubbles. And I'd rather not even mention all those newfangled game devices that are powered by magic.
See you later. That's a lighter that you can wind up? There's a parchment sheet in the book. It seems to be some kind of document. I guess nobody cares if I have a closer look at it. What kind of strange candy is that? Ugh, they're really sticky. I guess they've been lying here for quite a while. I better ask Jonas first before I take some. Maybe the stuff is poisoned.
Hands off! It's full of poison!
A beautifully produced folio named Magic Animals. The pictures in there are really great. But what kind of strange animals are these? That's a legal document that forbids using the Anubis head in the town as a magic symbol. It is signed by Lucas the Lunatic. If you take into account how many influential magicians in town might own something like that, the term lunatic seems to be more than fitting. Those are pretty ordinary craft scissors. Well, maybe I can use them. That looks like a world map. Unfortunately, you can't make out where Talon is.
What can I do for you, young man?
What's this poison all about?
Ah, yes, the poison stuff I mixed the other day. It's for the mice. They always gnaw on all my books. Unfortunately, they don't touch the stuff, I must admit. In a way, I'm happy about it.
I thought you wanted to protect your books.
Oh, yes. But have you ever seen those cute little animals with their innocent button eyes? You can't kill something as sweet as that. I'd like to dump the poison out, but then I'd just replace it again at night.
I found a wonderful book about animals here. Can you tell me something about it?
Ah, you found the old compendium of creatures. Oh, yes, that's really a great book. The pictures have something very magical.
But what kind of animals are these?
I don't know much about it. I never was really interested in biology. As far as I know, all those species used to live in these parts. You can see that they were very magical, can't you? But these days most of the animals have vanished, and the remaining ones are so shy that most of the inhabitants of Talon never ever get to see them.
What are these funny drops in this little bowl?
Ah, yes, the candy. Take some if you like. A bit sweet and gooey, but they're handmade. I hope they'll make the library and the books more tasty to the younger generation. Yet I must admit that it doesn't really work.
Let me guess. The kids spend the afternoon at the dentist because the candy makes their teeth rot.
Quite possible. I guess today's youth would rather lose all its teeth than open a book. Oh, that's really sad.
Here's the solution to your mouse problem. Fish soup.
Is that fish soup? No, no. Take it with you. It stinks terribly.
Come here, kitty. Meow. Come here. I've got fish soup for you.
What can I do for you, young man?
Here's the solution to your mouse problem. Fish soup.
Is that fish soup? No, no. Take it with you. It stinks terribly.
It's not for you. It's for the cat.
Meow. A cat? Marvellous. It'll scare away the mice. Well, that's wonderful. Be a gem and take away the poison, but don't you go and do something silly with it.
I should take it away before the cat drinks it. These are the general terms and conditions for the local mail association. Magic capsules stolen by raptors and Secret Service agents do not lead to any claims on the recipient's side.
What do you want?
How does the airmail system work?
That's really easy. You put the letter into a magic capsule, which is shot into the air using the mail shooting machine. It then lands directly at, or sometimes on, the recipient. You can reach every town in the world like that.
And at the target destination, people get this capsule right in their face? Isn't that annoying?
That's right. Some addresses complain about temporal pain attacks from our immediate delivery. We haven't found a solution for that yet. Cushion capsules just don't fly precisely enough.
Why don't you just get mailmen to collect the capsules at the destination and hand deliver them?
A good idea, but there is just one problem. Nobody wants to do the job because they would constantly be bombarded with magic capsules from all over the world.
Oof, you are a bit stuck in your strange notions, but that's your problem. Are you the postmaster?
Yes.
You're not the talkative type, are you?
No.
By the way, what's that building next to us?
That's Walt's manufactory. It's there that they produce the magic capsules.
I'm off. See you later. These are the general terms and conditions for the local mail association. The Postal Association is not responsible for any bodily injury, including headaches, brain trauma, skull fractures and death that might be caused by foreign objects during reception of a message. These are the general... We do not assume any responsibility for structural damage if the recipient of a message finds him or herself under a roof upon the time of its arrival. Lots of dandelions. There is probably someone growing them for their bunny rabbits.
Well, boy, how can Upright Simon help you?
Are you really that upright, Upright Simon?
Aye, indeed I am. And I'm the best and only blacksmith in town. You get everything from Upright Simon: horseshoes, plowshares, door locks, wrought ironworks, always in superior quality.
Are you forging swords and stuff like that as well?
Aye, you bet I can forge swords. I make the best blades in the country. If you ever come across one, your life ain't worth a straw. Unless you're the one who's holding it. That would be another story.
Are you shoeing horses as well?
Aye, of course I shoe horses. Every blacksmith does it. So that's not really a good reason to come to Upright Simon. My favorite jobs are elaborate metal mounts for doors, ornate banisters, and lavishly designed signs. If you see something like that in town, you can be sure I made it.
Can you make a living with blacksmith's craft these days?
You've got it, young man. There aren't many horses in town, and my wrought ironwork lasts much too long. Even my bread and butter jobs like the mail balls are doing badly. You could just as well say I'm practically bankrupt.
Do you know how to do wrought ironworks?
Aye, you bet. The most beautiful ironwork in these parts is made by me. Just have a look at the shop sign in the magic shop. You won't find such fine ironwork these days. Apart from in here, of course.
I'll have to be off. So long.
What's up, young man?
Is it dangerous outside of town?
Dangerous? Huh, what an understatement. Wolves, robbers, criminals, they're all out there and just waiting for a citizen of Talon who's stupid enough to leave town. And it's my job to make sure that this riffraff doesn't get into town.
That really sounds self-sacrificing.
Self-sacrificing, indeed. As long as you stay within these walls, you are safe. Good old Waldo will keep all the dangers from the woods away from you. But as soon as you leave town, you're responsible for your safety.
Why are you doing sentry duty together with a scarecrow?
Well, there is something against which even the sharpest sword is powerless.
Big, hungry dragons?
No, I'm talking about expenditure cutbacks. My colleague got sacked because the councillors wanted to save money. Apart from that, they said it wasn't so dangerous out there, so there was no need for 2 guards. Ha! They really haven't got a clue.
Do you have a good income as town guard?
Town guard is a good profession, but you have to have the makings to be one. You need patience and honour. A good town guard doesn't sit in the guard room with a book. But hey, I'm not doing career counselling for potential competitors.
I just wanted to have a little chat.
Do you want to put my attention to sleep? This town is surrounded by many dangers. It can't afford something like that. So boy, tell me what you want, and then let me do my job.
See you later.
Ah, a customer! Step right up, young man. In Raymond's higgledy-piggledy shopping paradise, you'll find everything from quills to magic carpets. And that includes expert advice and unbeatable prices. What can I do for you?
What kind of interesting things do you have in stock?
Well then, I can offer you, for example, this brooch. A real jewellery sensation. Verdigris-free copper with a filigreed and timeless engraving. The perfect gift for a dainty damsel. Only 5 gold coins.
Well, maybe later. I have to get going. See you.